Hey everyone, how's it going? Getting ready to do a little daytime stream here. These are always fun. Yeah, I like these. I like these daytime streams. They're always pretty chill. And look at this. Look what's happened here. I feel like I'm dressed like the supervisor. What do you call it? The foreman or something of this right here. And sure enough, the chute is completely empty. And what does that mean? That means that no one has chopped down wood, and I need to do that. No, it's kind of like a supervisor. It's the clothes. They're getting to him. They're getting to Afton here. He's thinking he's a supervisor, and he needs to crack some skulls for not doing their job. But the interesting thing about this logging job here is that it all relies on the other jobs, you know. Like, these trucks are pretty empty. Oh, there's someone out with a truck right now. That's cool. So there are only 4 more trucks available over there. So I need to cut some wood. It's like an emergency. We're like in a... What would you call that? Some kind of supply deficit. Oh, here he comes. Look at that. Oh. Better get out of the way. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting trees. I'm getting ready to do that. Actually... See, I didn't want to spawn right there and he'll, like, run right into me. But I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to kind of start my day off. Just cutting trees, you know. See if we can load up some trucks. Because I know a lot of people like the driving part better. I like all of them. I like loading the trucks maybe a little bit better than anything else. But you can make the most money driving. There he goes. He or she. Here they go. So, how's everyone doing today? This Tuesday afternoon. I don't usually stream after lunch. I usually do it before lunch. But, had some stuff I was doing this morning, and I figured get that done first and, reward myself by streaming. That's what I consider. I consider it like a relaxing reward after a morning of doing a bunch of work. So hopefully you guys enjoy this little stream and relax with me. It's kind of chill. Hopefully we don't see any murder kitties, because that is not chill at all. So for anyone who hasn't seen this logging job in OCRP, it's basically cut wood, put it in the lumber mill over there, and then get a forklift, bring the finished boards, load them onto the truck, and then drive the truck out and deliver to various places. And I'm a huge nerd. I don't know if you guys knew this. I feel like I don't have to say it, but I'm a huge nerd. And I actually timed a couple of the top, well, the closest locations where you deliver to. And I discovered the one that actually pays the most per second. And that is the one at the Cluckenbell. If you've ever watched me deliver wood from this job before, you know that that's my favorite anyway. So it's kind of like redemption. It's like I've redeemed my initial guess that that is the quickest way to make money. Alright, so Run this over here. But hopefully everyone's having a good Tuesday morning or afternoon, wherever you are. If you're watching me at your job, I'm very sorry that you're working right now. Oh, here comes someone. Oh, that's a truck. Okay. I thought maybe someone was pulling up to start working, but a delivery, I'll take that. Or a return delivery, I should say. Yeah, this truck driver only has a couple more trucks to take out. I need to get working on these. Ideally, I'd like to keep him continuously running trucks, or he doesn't have to stop and do what I'm doing. I think it's fun when people get to do the things that they want to do. You know what I mean? And for me, I'll take any of these. I like all of them. And I might even switch over to Farmer a little bit later. That's a pretty fun one, too. So there's one person on here. I think there's only 3 other people, yeah, on server. So basically half the server is right here. But I'm willing to bet the other half are either farming or growing illegal substances. It's gonna be a super hot day today where I'm at. Heat index is like 110, 111, so I'm inside. I'm RPing someone who's outside. That's what I'm doing. It's the closest I'm getting to being outside right now is RPing that. Unfortunately, I do have to go outside a few times today, but I can't complain. I feel like an idiot complaining about going outside. But it's hot. Where'd that other guy go? I don't know, maybe the driver will come back and there's more trucks. Nobody wants to use up the last of the trucks, right? So there's 2 left. Maybe I'll be able to get a few more loaded up. Also, a couple other milestones I've hit in the game. I bought another vehicle. I bought a Hummer, an H1, the military style, and it was $100,000. That's a big deal for this guy. He doesn't spend a lot of money. Well, at least all at once. And so I bought a $100,000 H1, and I'm trying to get that money back, which I don't know why. You know, I have basically $1.25 million. But now I'm to the point where I'm like, I have to stay above $1 million. Just like that's my comfort zone. I wish I could say that real life too, but it's not exactly the case. I feel like they're gonna start implementing more stuff in the life server. Maybe more stuff to buy or, you know, to do. So I kind of want to make this nest egg of money to where, you know, when they start introducing more stuff, maybe I'll be able to afford one of those things. I don't know. But I also want to buy a helicopter, so so there's that. Keep looking around for murder kitties. I know this is a pretty safe hill right here, but can't help but think there might be one lurking around the corner. Also, I don't have my gun anymore. I was out here shooting murder kitties, which is, you know, a pastime. And it just said your gun has been removed. And I'm sure it was a glitch, but it just disappeared. So that was a bummer. I'm gonna have to go buy another gun. Totally legit. That makes the second gun now that I've had just completely disappear on me. I just wonder if it appeared somewhere else, because I looked for it all over the ground. I didn't see it. But if it appeared on the ground, maybe someone else has it and they're committing crimes with my my gun. Don't know. Don't know how that works. I'll turn this one in and load up some trucks. So I made $7,500 for that little, what was that, 15 minutes? It's not bad. I figure, so when I did my figuring on deliveries, if you do the, it's actually the second closest one. It's super easy to park there. That's why I do that one at the Cluck and Bell. You can make 19, this is some weird stats that I'm sure nobody cares about, $19.6 a second by doing that. I haven't figured the other ones out yet, like the stacking pallets and stuff like that. You can bet I will figure it out though. Oh yeah, and I'll have a spreadsheet. And I'll report it. Because that's what I do. Hey Doc Strange, how you doing? Good to see you. Wait, is this one broken? Oh, that's weird. It's like glitched or something. Well, let's load this one then. I've never seen that before, where it's glitched on one of the places to put the wood. Huh, wonder how to fix that. This forklift is kind of all over the place. Come on. Oh no, don't tell me you're stuck. I haven't had one stuck in a while. Okay. Let's try that at a different angle. There we go. Hey, live Rosin. You working at the sawmill today? Yep, I am. Everything's pretty much empty. There's no wood in the chute back there, so I'm loading those up, and there's only 3 trucks to be driven, so I figured I'd load these up. A lot of work to do today. It's a good thing I enjoy it, though. This is a good, honest living right here. All the rest of you can rob people and sell drugs. I'm going to do this. And I'll still get pulled over. I'll still get pulled over for it. Alright, I just wanted to load that one up. But let's get some more wood now that it's daylight. Those forklifts don't work good in the sand. Oh, they don't. No. That area up there is like it's like driving an ice cream. Alright, let's grab one of these. Yeah, they'll be the ones in prison. Although, I'm a little curious to see what it would be like to be in prison in this game. You know, I've seen some videos and I've seen pictures of people doing prison breaks and stuff. That sounds kind of cool. Not with this guy though. This guy's not going to be. I think he has like 1 speeding ticket maybe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't think he's done anything more than that. But I need to make a criminal character on the life server. That'd be fun. Oh, my external drive is going a little crazy. Let me unplug this. There we go. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like make a separate criminal character for doing all the crazy stuff. Because I don't really have that on the life server yet. But I'll do it. I'll do it one day. Then I can explore stuff like selling drugs and all that. You've seen Medic break out a few times. He broke his buddy out in his last live, and yeah, you should make a criminal character. It would be dope. I did not see that. I'm gonna have to watch that. It does sound super interesting. Medic is great. He can make the best cop character and the best criminal character. He can do like both sides of that so well. I guess a lot of people are like that. Drew's really good at that too. Derailed. And then Kim, of course. I guess a lot of people do that. It's kind of cool to be able to do like both sides of that. Both extremes, I guess. All right. Seen Medic's Breaking Bad character called Billy. Oh yeah. Is it Billy Madison? Is that what he calls him? Yeah. What other jobs would you like to see come to OCRP? Well, I would love to see a lawn mowing service where you go around and it would basically be like the farmer one where the grass would grow and you just mow over it, you know. But you could run around to once people start like owning homes, they could hire you to like mow their lawn and stuff. I think that would be fun. And then also like basically bringing roadcraft to OCRP, fixing roads, paving roads. Maybe like potholes will appear and you can block off the road and fix the potholes. And I don't know if those exist, if those scripts exist. I'm sure there's a mowing one, but I would love to see that kind of stuff. What else? Maybe like, I don't know. Some of them, they either work or they don't work. Like mechanic sounds great, and that's actually what this guy is right now, is mechanic. But not a lot of people call mechanics. They just go and do like a self-repair on their vehicles. So, and same with tow. Like tow used to be great on main server. But I don't know. I don't know what else there could be. Maybe something else out in the water, because I love the boats. You have fishing already, but I don't know. Scuba diving's fun. You'd love to see a hunting one come, like you get paid per deer. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be actually really awesome, because there are so many animals out there. You could even go like off of that and make like taxidermy, something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, boat mechanic. There you go. Boat mechanic would be awesome. Because there's a plane mechanic and there's a truck mechanic and car mechanic, of course. But like, there's a specialty truck mechanic. But the cool thing with like a hunter one would be, it would go well with the fish and wildlife. You know what I mean? So that would give LEO something to do with fish and wildlife, where they could maybe check for tags, hunting tags, make sure you're not poaching, you know, all that kind of stuff. That would be cool. I never in a million years thought that this logging thing would be fun. When they said they were going to do farmer, I was like, oh, that would be cool. But who knew that this logging thing would actually be fun? Oh, also a car wash would be cool. Like a detailer job. Instead of just, you know, grabbing a car wash thing and washing your car, you could take it to a detailer. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, the farming thing is really detailed. And so is the logging thing. Plan to join a server when your PC stuff comes in, but finding a good server is the hard part. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, OCRP, the apps are closed right now, but there are a couple other good ones. Fake World is great, and you know, I feel funny talking about that on an OCRP live stream, but it's great. I've been on a couple others that have closed, but yeah, you're right though. I think most people who play on these private servers like this just don't want to play on GTA Online anymore, you know? So, I don't know. But you're right. And having a good PC is important. I know that Medic for a while had a separate PC just for streaming. A couple people do that. But I don't even know how that works. I mean, I guess I can guess. You have one just set up for the streaming itself and then one for playing, but yeah. Would probably apply to Fake World if the apps are open. Yeah, they are open right now. I've actually gotten a couple people in there. Alex, my wife, and I think one other person. I can't remember. So this is the last log on this little area. I'll have to go over there to do the rest. I am not going over there on that side. That's where the murder kitties live. do like it when there's a couple people out here. You know, kind of everyone has their job, and some people are cutting, some people are loading, some people are driving. It's always fun. Same with farmer, you know. People all have their own little parts that they're doing. Alright, let's turn this one in and load up some more trucks. $7,500.
The only fucking traffic he'll be worrying about will
Hey,
be
get to
on
work.
the way to the medical center. No shit.
But you guys have a job to do.
Hey, hon, you good?
Have I robbed a bank yet? Not in this server. Jeez. I'm about to get... I have not in this server yet. I did in the main server. I've heard that you can get some pretty great stuff. You can get like jewelry and all that stuff from heists. I just need to get together with some people and do that. It sounds like fun though. Hey Sarah, I like chainsawing the tree and cutting it into logs, but I don't like driving the telehandler. Why not? The thing is a beast. That looks like my job site. One guy working, 10 standing around. Yeah, exactly. That's why I just usually run them over, but then they fight you and they kick you off the thing, and yeah, sometimes it's not fun.
Sweet Jesus!
Let's see. I have 2 more, so I can load 1 more truck after this.
Can't be.
Sir, you're gonna have to move. Sir, you're gonna have to move. I warned you.
You messing with a tough hombre.
He's gonna come after me. They don't go very far though. They just chase you a little bit and then they give up. Also, I ran over his legs. How is he able to chase me? Hey, Game Addict, how you doing? How much do you normally make on the forklift job? So you make 2,000 per load, like every time you load up a truck. So that's, you know, grabbing 2 pallets and then parking the truck on the back to get 2,000. And that's pretty comparable to, you know, driving the truck. Driving the truck, you make a little bit more. Alright, we'll put these last 2 on there. The thing about this is if you have enough wood in that chute right there, you can just keep doing it over and over and over. You can make a ton of money. Driving the forklift takes a little bit of getting used to. See, I made 2750 because I didn't do it right. I put the one over there, but we have one more to load up. And I need to cut more wood. I know drug dealing pays a ton. You get like 3,000 for 2 grams, but everyone is doing it. Yeah, exactly. I actually put off trucking for a while because at the very beginning, everyone was doing trucking. There were just trucks everywhere. But I feel like this makes more than trucking. If you do it right, I guess. But yeah, absolutely. The risk and reward for selling drugs in this game, you make tons of money, but you can go to prison. So I don't know. I'm kind of like that in real life, you know. It's a weird thing where I don't like to go to prison. So I carry that over to here. Oh, surprised I haven't done the tornado events. Let me tell you, I wanted to. I've missed every one of them. I haven't been in server, and I'll read about it later, and I'm like, oh, I missed another one. But yeah, I want to be in those tornado ones. I love those things. Those are great. Trucking is good until you get a high-ass speeding ticket. Yeah, exactly. Or there's so many times in trucking where you go all the way out there, and then either a local will knock your trailer down, or you'll crash, or it'll just bug out, or you'll get a place where you can't actually deliver the trailer, and it's like all that time was wasted. So this one has a lot less failure rate, I think, on stuff like that. Ian, how you doing? You like the logging? Yeah, I do too. It's a nice, easy way to make some money, I think. But yeah, those speeding tickets, what happens is, and this is kind of not fair to RP, I guess, is people will just wait till there's no cops on, and they'll just fly, and when I say people, I mean me, they'll just fly through all the red lights and do their deliveries. But then what happens is a cop logs in and you don't know it, and then you get a ticket and you're like, oh. You ordered your GPU, you have a local store actually build it. I don't want to mess it up. I used to build my own computers. Nowadays I'm like, just let somebody else do it. Kind of the same. Do not run over a motorcycle while driving lumber. Oh, I've done that. Where it goes up under your trailer and it flips off and blows up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I was done. Like, I already did the delivery. I was on my way back. And I'm like, oh, there's a motorcycle here. I'll just run him over real quick. Nope. Flipped the whole thing. Exploded. Yeah. Yeah, one cop that's bushwhacking it, yeah. Which, you know, they need their RP too. They need to write those tickets, get those quotas, right? Those RP quotas. So you coming in game, Ian? You got the RTX 5090. Wow. That is top of the line right there. Hoping it will run GTA 6 when it comes out, because I'm very interested in seeing what GTA 6 RP will be like. Looks like they did with GTA 5. Yeah, it'll be a while before you know, first they have to release it on PC, and then fivem has to do their thing. So it'll be a while before GTA 6. Now, will they call it 6M? Because this is 5. I don't know. But it'll be a while. I'm going to get the game on my Xbox S first. And play the heck out of it, you know, storyline, all that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the RP side of it, GTA 6. Can't even imagine. It will be pretty awesome. But yeah, by then I might have a 50 series. I don't know. Oh yeah, Rockstar owns fivem now, that's right. We will see. I never played GTA 4 RP. I know Bugs did. That's kind of how he got started. I never played that. I started with 5. I mean, technically I started with Red Dead Redemption RP, but... Get to know the map, the streets, the buildings, so when it does come out on PC for RP, you'll be ready? Yeah. Exactly. That... you know, I played GTA 5 when it came out. I beat it on, I think, Xbox... What was it on the One? The Xbox One? That might have been what it was on. And then I bought it for PC and beat it there, and then didn't play it for a long time. And basically until I got an OCRP. And I'm learning more about the map now than I ever did playing the storyline. Oh, those are coyotes. I thought those were murder kitties over there. Hey, Mlit. Yeah, good to get to know the map before it comes out on PC. Yeah. Give you a few advantages. Maybe I'd actually be able to do call-outs when I'm a cop if I memorize the map first. I bet GTA 5 on 360 Xbox One and and PS4 kind of burnt out on the... Oh, yeah, yeah. So you played it on everything. I never had a PS4. fivem stuff coming to GTA 6 Online? Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping maybe that's why they bought it. Because, you know, the online stuff is what's keeping everything alive, you know, and the fivem stuff especially. So it would be silly for them not to pay attention to the RP community with 6, you know. We aren't like Bugs, who knows GTA 5 map like the back of his hands. He sure does. A lot of these guys actually are really impressive how well they know the map. I always wonder what people want to watch more. Like, would you rather watch farming stuff or logging stuff? I don't know. Or even fishing, you know? Fishing is like more chill. But I did max out my level in fishing, so I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a waste, but I don't know. You know the map, but you couldn't name any locations beside town names. Yeah, the street names is where it gets really intricate. When I played the storyline, I played as Trevor so much that I really knew Sandy Shores. But even when I started playing RP, you know, OCRP, it was like, what are these street names again? Hey Hemi, how you doing? Good to see you. Slacking during the day, just like me. Yeah, Game Addict, you're right. Some people can navigate without the GPS. I absolutely depend on that GPS. So what are you up to today, Hemi? You know I used to have a cat named Hemi? Just so you know that. It was H-E-M-I though, like the engine. Might have loaded up enough wood where I can load up these trucks. Let's see. Just chilling. Cool. Logging is very fun to watch in real life. It kind of sucks. So they work you hard on those sites. Yeah, I have not done it, but I imagine. I imagine it's a lot harder than what we're doing here. Do I ever do the fishing job? Oh yeah. I maxed out the level in fishing. And I do the scuba diving a lot, or I did. But once they came out with the farming and logging, I kind of just stuck to this. But I'm sure I'll go back to fishing. All right, let's put this away and get a forklift. Hello, sir. I'd like a forklift, please. Excellent. All right, so there's only 3. Wait, is that real? There's only 3 after all that work? There might be another one coming. Oh, hold on. Let's see. There's not another one coming down? That's all I did? Oh, man. That's all right. Should be able to load 2 trucks. Oh yeah, I used to do fishing all the time, and scuba diving especially. I have a lot of videos with me scuba diving. There's pearls that you can find that are worth 24 grand, and a lot of times I would just do those and call it a day. And you know, 24 grand in like 10 minutes is pretty great. Oof. Well, Dukes of Hazzard forklift there. I guess I can't do another one. There's only one there. I was hoping there would be another one popping out there. This is RP. I mean, you play a character who wears underpants and pretends to be a superhero. Talking to Hemi. What do you mean pretends? He is the real hero. Oh. That'll come out of my paycheck. So let's see, there's 2 down there. I think that should be good. I think I'm gonna drive one. Oh, don't go off the edge. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's drive. Let's do a delivery just to make some pretty easy money. Yeah, that yellow one must be bugged or something. Hoping there's no cops on right now. Hey, Murder Kitty. I wonder when houses will come to OCRP. Only thing about that, though, is there are only so many houses. Well, they do have a realtor job. It's pretty bugged right now, from what I've heard. I've never tried it. But supposedly you can set up houses, or you will be able to set up houses to sell. And, like, you set up the interiors and everything. It sounds pretty cool. So once that's fixed, I think that would be fun. How you doing? Good to see you here. I saw you were streaming a little earlier. This is my go-to delivery spot right here. Zam, how you doing? Man, we got everybody coming in here. This is awesome. How you doing? I'm sure most of us have probably driven a forklift at some point. I used to drive a forklift for a while. Kind of fun. Not at the time, but you know, now that I think about it, it was not bad. Alex! War Pigs, how you doing, man? It's just like, it's like an all-star cast here today in the chat. What's going on? Doing all right? Got a family member in the hospital, so emotions. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that works out for the best. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Daytime streams are always fun because you know, I'm not like dead tired like I always am at midnight when I'm doing a nighttime stream. Put that seatbelt on. Oh. Sometimes I'll pull out of here and just get hit by local. It'll tear that trailer right off. That's not fun. You haven't driven a forklift since your last week working at Albertsons 20 years ago. Wow. Coffee, how you doing? You were a forklift loader for Hetchingers back when it was still around. Keep reading chat and then I look back and I'm in the opposing lanes. Oh, whoops. See, I wasn't even hurrying on that one, and I'm gonna make $56.90 on that. So it's a pretty good way to make some money. Just doing that little run. Coming in hot. What is my deal? There we go. Yeah, $56.90. Alright, let's dump off some of these keys that stay in your inventory. You're a forklift instructor? Doc, you work at a warehouse and terrified to drive a forklift? So I used to drive a forklift for a nursery company. And we had, you know, this concrete paths between the dirt beds where they planted the plants. So all the time, people would cut a corner, and that forklift would just tip over into the bed and like crush little plants and stuff. And so they actually had to call tow companies a couple times to come out and get forklifts out of those beds. That was fun. Don't chat and drive. Thanks, Scott. Let's see if I can catch up. You've done that before as LEO, reading chat and then hitting another cop in a pursuit. Just rear-ending them. That's hilarious. I mean, probably not hilarious at the time. Alright, let's go do... I'm going to do some farming. I feel like that might... Ooh, I can take out my new H1. Look at this bad boy. I raised it up a little bit and I painted it like a desert camo. It's a fun truck. 100 grand. This guy's getting a little cocky with his money now. He's got 1.3 million, so he's like, I'm gonna go buy an H1. Wait, listen to that little bell. Put that seatbelt on. Alright, one thing I need to do is I need to find a gun shop and buy a gun. Because mine strangely disappeared after I shot a murder kitty. Don't know why. Maybe it took it away from me. Maybe the murder kitty was like, nope. I'll take that. Alright, I don't know if this one works correctly. Still got my work uniform on. I'll have to change that too. I guess this one doesn't work. I didn't think it did because it doesn't have the icon. Oh. Oh. It gave me hope for a second, but it was just to sit down. Okay. I'll go find a legit ammunition. I love that they sell beer and guns in the same place. Man, War Pigs, you're busy. Certified instructor, that's awesome. Oh, Game Addict, you were watching that? That's funny. I'll tell you what, I haven't played LEO very much, but every time I do something stupid. Guns and beer, that's right. That's right, that's a Colton thing. Guns and beer. So what are we doing the next Colton thing? That was so much fun. Oh wait, I need to change. Can I cut through here? Yes! I can cut through here. Get my normal clothes on. Let's see, dress casual. Oh, I forgot about post-op. Man, I was working on my post-op before. I completely forgot about that. We'll just do dress casual. Because he's going to be a farmer anyway. Three days until 2.0, that's right. Angela and Matt are planning the next one since they couldn't make oh, okay. That would be cool. And I had fun with Kyle Colton. But it was kind of I felt like I was just pissing everyone off. So I am probably going to do Cash Colton next time. Sarah and I will join up. Do Cash and Crystal? Is it Crystal? Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to do some farming. We got 30 people in here. Nice. You guys surprise me sometimes on these day streams. Randomly have a bunch of people watching. It's very cool. Yeah, this is the Kevin get up. The collared long sleeve shirt, the sleeves rolled up, and the The pants, yeah. This is not a super fast vehicle, but I like the way it sounds. It sounds a little bit different than the other, like a sports car and stuff. And it can do some off-roading, for sure. Looks pretty cool too. Let's see, I'll go to the next. Well, actually, we'll go down here. And just kind of, oh, nope, don't want to do that. I say it's good at off-roading and then it proves me wrong. There we go. There we go. Scratch my new paint. See if anyone's over here. I don't see any cars. I like that I can store the vehicles now. They put a garage here and at the lumber job. That was user error. You're right, coffee. That was going too fast at an angle on a ditch and just, yeah. Too much. Okay, let's get, I don't see anyone here either. Let's see, how many people are even in server right now? Guess. You guys guess how many people are in server right now. Whoever gets, it's like pump RP, but it's people playing on server RP. Something, quantity, something. I'm gonna go ahead and bail these up. Coffee, you are correct. Wait, there's no, oh, I need to harvest it first. You are correct, Coffee, with your 1. It's funny. This is my server. I own this server right now. It's complete anarchy. It's aftermatharchy. No? Eh? Alright, let's do these fields out here. Who would have thought 1:38 Eastern on a weekday there'd be no one playing? Actually, I can't even remember the last time I've been the only one on server. It's been a while. Just one. I always imagined there would be like 50 at a time. Well, at night there is. Yeah, at night it gets up there. I could go on a crime spree, but who am I gonna... what am I gonna do? Wait, it started over here. I hate when it does that. Busy setting other things up. That's cool. I know there's a little bit of money in the farming, but I feel like it's not as much as... I mean, I know it's not as much as logging. Aftermath can practically do whatever he wants. Well, practically is the key word there. Oh, Scott, where are you at? It's 3 in the morning. You must be in Australia, I'm thinking. I work like 3 months on and 2 weeks off. Well, I think that would, you know, that'd be fine. Play like that. Oh, you haven't tried out logging? It is, yeah, you can definitely make more money. I just like switching it up. Mm. $341 in Sydney. Oh, nice. You're at work? Near the end of a 12-hour, wow. Well, hopefully I'm able to keep your mind off of those 12 hours. A little bit, maybe. I actually have a couple Australian viewers even when I play at night, because you know, it's like early morning for them, and it's kind of cool. You wouldn't mind switching to City LEO? It's just everyone's been City LEO, so I'm the lone county. Oh yeah. You've been tearing it up on those bugs videos lately, though, Locke. I saw the last one with the train, or one of the last ones. That was hilarious. I should do that sometime. Next time when I find out they're recording, I should go on as an officer and just make a complete fool out of myself. Because that's what would happen. But it'd be fun. Yeah, it is. You're right, Game Addict. People from all over the world. It's starting to rain? I saw a little lightning. Uh-oh, is there going to be a tornado? Am I going to be the only one on with a tornado? Oops. You have 2 viewers who are always happy to see you get kicked. I probably have a couple who would like to see me get kicked. Ow. Oops. Oh man, it took down the whole fence. I keep saying I'm going to RP a fence guy who just comes by here when there's a bunch of farmers and just have like a van. I don't know why this is so amusing to me. And just RP the guy who's like fixing the fences. And every time they hit one, he's like, dang it! And then he has to fix another fence. Why is that funny to me? I don't know. Oh, killed. Yeah, I got you. This is very relaxing. Did I check out the new Mafia game? No, I have not. I have not. Pretty much when I game, I play this or Dune. I've been playing a lot of Dune lately. That's pretty much it. You'd watch Bugs' character kick your character's butt all day. Yeah, thanks, Game Addict. Definitely join the community, you know, anyone who would like, and do all the whole like and subscribe stuff. I always appreciate that. Oh, I'm like, why can't I do another row? I need to fill my cedar. I always forget that. Coming out of my paycheck. There we go. Actually, I need to fill these in. This is going to bother me. A couple empty rows here. Gotta fill those in. It would be cool if a tornado happened right now. It would be very like Wizard of Oz. Out on the farm. But I think they have to manually do it. I think like Jeff has to turn it on or something. And I think all the times that's happened, it's been like a Saturday night or something. Yeah, any of the admin can control it probably. Stab 547. Uh-oh, 840 stab 547. Those fighting words, huh? Yeah, that was him. Are you coming up on a year yet, Locke? Or has it already passed? I feel like it should be coming up. Oh, after you had stab 110? That's funny. People have been saying stab 547 in my streams or whenever I'm in others' chats. That's funny. That's your legacy, right? Let Sarah do some stabbing. Oh, she would love that. We do need to make some criminal characters, though, Sarah and I. We're kind of getting used to all that, and she's getting used to the RPE, and and I mean, I got her to drive, right? She said she would never drive in OCRP, but I got her to do that. So having like some hardcore criminal characters would be fun. We should do that. The three of us, right? Oh, July 3rd. Okay. Okay. So you passed your 1 year. That's cool. I knew it. I was the June 23rd, and I figured I feel like you came on like right after me, or like right at the same time or something. Let her go wild in fake world. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I think she's still getting comfortable with everyone, but it's been a really, really welcoming community. So, when they start welcoming her, then she's going to start stabbing. So that's how that works, I guess. Do you need any experience to join Fake World, or you just do an interview or something? Yeah, it's just an interview. They just want to know that you're not, well, they'll let anyone in. I mean, they let Alex in, right? So. No, it's a great place. It's just like a short little interview. That's the way most servers are like that. I think once I finish these last 2 rows, I'll just do harvesting. I was thinking about doing all of them, but let's see. I don't even see any on the mini-map, so they might all be ready to harvest out there. Or it might not be showing me because I'm in the middle of a row. Maybe after this I'll see. They even gave you a badge. I know. What's wrong with them? This is the 3rd server that's given me a badge, and I don't know what any of them are thinking. Oh yeah, okay, I see. The mini-map shows tons. Oh, there's someone out there. Wait. That's an NPC, isn't it? That's a local. Yeah, that's a local. Got all excited. I thought there was another player on here. Filled up Still the cedar again. Oh yeah, the tractor disappeared. You're not stabbing, you're blasting. Alright, let's put this away and get that old harvester out and do that. It's a horrible parking job. What am I doing? You love the podcasters? We'll have to do that again. We have so many that we want to do again. Like Doug the Bounty Hunter. We had so much fun with that. You'd play while you're working, but I stay in hotels for 3 months and the ping sucks. Yeah, OCRP has a... Well, I don't think Fake World has it, but OCRP has a ping thing, limiter, whatever you call that. And it'll kick you off if your ping isn't high enough. Anyone ever stole those tractors? Well, if you try to take it too far, they despawn. So there's not really a way to steal it. Now harvesting is chill because it's so slow. You're just driving so slow and it's like kind of satisfying, you know, getting all those things put into rows like that. No one wants to play with someone who has 200 ping. I think, I'm not positive. I think the ping, it actually affects other people around you too. Like if someone has a really bad connection, it kind of adds lag to others. So that makes sense. Why they wouldn't, you know, want you on there. Welcome to the chat, Sarah. Welcome to the updated chat, I should say. Yeah, we're gonna have to plan those crime spree characters here pretty soon. Hey, Fire Guy David. Yeah, this does. It's very much based on Farm Sim, but in GTA, which is so cool. And it actually earns you money for your characters, and you know, the only thing it doesn't have that I wish it had was a ranking, like a leaderboard. That'd be kind of cool. You had this idea for first shift as LEO, but it required me to be 10-12 with someone and have yet done that. Is it, heck, I'll go 10-12 with you. It's always fun. Y'all could do Bonnie and Clyde characters, get a 50s car. Well, we kind of did that. We did, we had like 30s cars, and we did have Bonnie and Clyde characters. We ran around, and we got in a car chase, and then crashed. I don't know what video that was. Oh, you know what? Actually, if you look at my videos on my page, look for the one, it's like a black and white thumbnail. It looks super old. I made it look old in Photoshop. In that one at the end, we got in a big police chase, and we ran from cops. And I crashed in front of the U-Tool because I thought I could drive through the grass, and it turns out there's a big rock there, and I just slammed into it, and that was it. That was the end of it for us. But that was fun. We pretty much were like Bonnie and Clyde. It was that you forgot things at the station, ticket book, gun, taser. I mean, that would just be me normally. Basically just be another Jack creature and go on a rampage. You know, I never watched that. I never watched the Jack creature stuff. And it's not for any reason. I just never... It's hard to catch up with everybody's streams and stuff. Was it when y'all got shot up? We didn't get shot up. I don't think so. Because they arrested us, and I kept messing with Alpha, saying like, how did you know how fast I was going or something like that, and he was explaining about the technology, and I was trying to act like I was from 1930. And I don't know, it was funny. I think it's alive. That's a good question, actually, because I don't remember. I think it's alive, but it'll be a black and white thumbnail. I think it's the only black and white one. Yeah, this is so relaxing. Just putting hay in rows. Yeah, Sarah shot at him, that's right. They backed off a little bit, but they eventually got us. Yeah, that was a good one. We did a whole thing before that where we had like an event. I organized it as an event. A couple people showed up, and we did races in those old 30s cars, and everyone had to dress up like they were from the 30s. That was a lot of fun. I should do that again. Oh, I'm full. 112%. Entirely too much green on this farm, especially for grapeseed. Oh, she was shooting at random civs too. That's fun. That's right. I remember that. You got to keep guns away from Sarah, I'm telling you. Thing is, she has a heck of a commute every day. So she'll come home, and if she can shoot at people in a video game, that is exactly what she's doing. Just so that she won't shoot at people in real life. It's a trade-off. Yeah, they do have another kind of farming. They have the weed farming. You need someone in a tractor with a grain trailer to drive up for you to unload it while harvesting. I was just thinking that when I was over there unloading it, I was thinking I wish they had the, what do you call that thing, that pipe? I wish it was higher and someone could drive alongside with a grain trailer, just like in Farm Sim. Firecracker Man, how you doing, man? You be down for 30s night? Hey, let's do it. That would be fun. All we need now is some country music. Well, you're right. Of course, it couldn't be copywritten and all that. Chaser bin, yeah. They do have hay baling. I could switch over after I harvest this up. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I meant to join your thing last week that you did. Something came up in real life. Yeah, it's always a pleasure. Yeah, after I do this, I'll bail this up. It's been an hour and a half already? Wow. Time flies when you're harvesting fake stuff. I guess. Is that how that goes? See, how much money did I earn? I only earned like 18 grand. That's not a lot. I'm so spoiled by the logging thing. I'm like, I should have been earning 50 grand by now. Or trucking, or, you know. Not drug selling yet, though. I need to get into that. In-game. In-game. Oh, you like the Ticket to Heaven experience? That was so much fun. We kind of came up, you know, we not came up with it, but we ran with that on the fly after we saw that you were selling tickets to heaven. We were like old people, and we're like, this is it. This is how we're ending this episode. We're gonna use those tickets right away. And then, oh, it was so hilarious when you guys drove up and caught us right in the middle of it. The middle of the road, trying to end our lives and get into heaven. Oh, that was so much fun. It was like the perfect situation. That was you and Chrissy, right? Yeah. Good times. Hey, Abraham, how you doing? Man, all the heavy hitters are here. All the big time players. No, it's good to see you. I was just talking about that episode. Bill, let's see. Bill needs to make some big cash. I think I'm going to make Bill Wayne in Fake World 2. Oh, you should. What did I just hit? Is there a rock right there? In game, there's only one drug kingpin, and we know who it is. Are you talking about Drew? Because I would love to learn the ropes from him. I need to do that, and that's exactly what I was thinking. We were talking about me getting into that part of the game. I'm going to contact him one day and be like, hey, I need you to show me the ropes in this. Is that who you're talking about, Game Addict? Because that's what I feel like. War Pigs, you need someone to play your brother and just show up in the Batmobile. That'd be great. Oh, you played with Drew on Friday night? That's cool. Every single time I play this and I run this harvester, I think of Caleb in Clarkson's farm. Every time. The one who sounds like Colonel Sanders working the Zero, yeah. It's always fun running into him too. He was one of the first people I played with the Sprunk crew when I first started. Definitely good times. Actually, I think one of the very first kind of group things I did with him was when he was doing the parachuting thing. That was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm full. See if I can get out of here in one piece. When you start your other character, you could get an RV, just don't blow it up. I mean, no promises. I actually have so many ideas. It's like, it's to the point where I feel like I'm going to get some of the ideas that I think are kind of dumb. I'm going to be doing them anyway. We'll just see if they stick. That's what you got to do, right? You just try out ideas, see if they stick. But for those of you who don't know, I'm an author in real life. That's my day job, in quotes, day and night job. And so my favorite part of RP, I'm not, I feel like I'm not very good at like the execution of the RP at all times, but the story writing, the character writing, that's what I love to do. And so, I don't know. It's just my favorite part. But then also, I love farming. So, what are you going to do? Farming and logging. Which has nothing at all to do with storyline. Like Misery? Yeah, that's exactly. What kind of books? I write sci-fi books. So I have a bunch of books that I write in a different person's series. Like they came up with the world and then I write for that series. But I also just released one on my own last month or earlier this month. And it's all sci-fi. It's kind of with like some fantasy, elements in there. But good time. Yes, Sarah, this is exactly like Misery. Sarah has crippled me, and I'm bedridden playing OCRP, just like Misery. You got any for sale? Yeah, I do. They're on Amazon. The one that I just released is called Dust Mother. One word. I really don't mind if you guys find out my full name. It's not really a big deal to me, but yeah, that's Dust Mother. The cover is kind of like orangish yellow. You'll see it. It's the only thing called Dust Mother. But yeah, I have a few others on there. There's one in the editing stage right now at the publisher, and should be coming out in August. Sarah is my #1 fan. It's true. I'm her #1 fan too. It really works out. It's like, hey, we should get married. We're each other's #1 fans. Alex, man, I cannot promo anything. I'm so bad at that. Like, I just want to sit at home and write, and I don't want to promo anything. So that's what you can tell the uncomfort. Is that a word? No, I'm a writer. The discomfort in my voice when I talk about my books. I don't know. It's really weird. All right, I'll tell you what it's about. I'll tell you what Dust Mother's about. So this woman, okay, so it's like hundreds of years in the future, right? And there's a woman who's like 63. Her kids are grown. They live in a like a post-apocalyptic society, desert, you know, hot. It's a mining town, but her kids are grown, and she wants grandkids, and she's like, I don't have any grandkids, and so she's bugging them about that. Anyway, so she's kind of like an empty nester. Her husband died. And there's an element of fantasy in here where there's mutants, you know, kind of like Fallout mutants. And so the mutants raid the village. And after they raid the village, they leave a baby. They have a bunch of babies because they're like accelerated mutants. And they have a bunch of babies. They leave the runt of the litter behind. And she's like, do I kill this thing because it just killed my family? Or do I raise it? Because she has a motherly instinct. So she decides to take it. And so I'm not going to give anything else away because the whole struggle is if she wants to take this baby, give it to someone else, and get rid of it, or raise it herself, or, you know, because she has nothing left. Literally everything. And so she meets other people along the way, and I don't know. I feel like I don't want to give a lot away, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty much a story of a woman battling between motherhood and revenge, you know. And along the way, she learns a lot about herself. You know, it's kind of like a redemption story. I don't know. That's my pitch. So bad. I like it though. I like the story. I really enjoyed writing it. Yeah, Game Addict is right. I have a hard time promoting my OCRP or getting to say, don't forget to hit that like. Yeah, I can't say that either. I don't know what it is. But that's why I have Game Addict here. He's remembering to do that stuff. So it works out. But most of the books I write are post-apocalyptic, sci-fi. The other ones I've written are basically like adventure stories where the world ends and the people have to get home to their families. You know, very family-oriented, very like, you know, finding your way back home kind of stuff. Outlaw, how you doing? RP the book? I don't know if they would have the... I mean, I guess I could go in Sandy Shores for the desert part. What does the cover look like again? I found a ton. Oh, it's it's like orange and yellow, and it says Dust Mother, and it's like very stylized. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's got like a woman in a robe standing in the front. An old video of yours popped up on my feed, and I just had to watch it. Remember the moonshine versus the taco truck? Oh, yeah. Wow, that is an old one. Well, at least, you know, YouTube's doing its thing and having my old content be shown again, right? There's that. Yeah, the Moonshiners versus the taco truck was great. That was with Drew too. That was you in the taco truck, right? Like the monster truck, taco truck? With the boat? I don't remember. Funny thing is, you had traps for us at every corner and got out of it with dumb luck. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. Yeah, it was Carl. Okay, it was Carl. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was like last year, wasn't it? You've written guides on how to do various things in your IT profession. Oh, that's cool. I started out as a journalist. I was a journalist for many years. And then one day I'm like, you know what? I have all these story ideas. I think I'm going to put them down. And kind of went off from there. But yeah, I used to be a gaming journalist. And the best part about that, besides free games, was traveling. Traveling all over the world. Iceland and Korea and just all across the country. It's great. Eight months ago, according to YouTube. 8 months. 8 months is a timeline that's like, it doesn't seem like that long ago. But then when you think about that video, it seems like a really long time ago. Scott, I've never been to Australia. It is on my bucket list. That is... So I've already told Sarah, my wife, Sarah, who she was talking in there earlier. I've told her that we've already had our 10-year anniversary, and we traveled all around America. And I said for the 20-year anniversary, we're going to Australia. That is a bucket list thing. Traveling is what you hated about your last job? Oh yeah, I could see that. It does get a little old, but thinking back, I loved it. Yeah, South Korea. I didn't go to North Korea. Yeah. I went to gaming conventions in South Korea. G-Star is called. Now you're a cameraman scooping out reporters' dresses. I know. What? How far I've come. Scoping, yeah. Your job is a 5-hour drive from your home. What? How do you do that? You like staying right here in good old PA? Yeah, traveling isn't for everyone, that's for sure. You've been to Sydney for a wedding and spent a week in the area of Perth visiting old high school classmates. That's cool. Yeah, one day. One day, Australia. Oh, 4 on, 4 off. Okay, well that makes sense. Because then you can just go. Yeah. "12 hours, outlaw. I imagine you don't go in the office very much then." Yeah, this is where it would be fun to have someone with a trailer just coming behind me and picking up these bales. Or me driving the trailer, because I love driving that trailer with the arm that comes out. Every 3 months. Oh, okay. You've lived in Saudi Arabia and the Philippines and ended up here in the great old Oklahoma. That's quite a difference. Saudi Arabia and Philippines, that's like desert and jungle. I guess I did that too. I lived in Arizona and now I pretty much live in the jungle. You left PA once to go to Washington, D.C.? Seems like the wrong direction. You gotta go the other way. Across the country. No, I still love to travel. And probably a lot of that has to do with the fact that I work from home and I don't drive to work every day, you know? And so then I get that bug where I'm like, oh, let's go out. Let's go drive across the country. See. Oh, there's one other person on server now. I'm not alone. Wow, Locke, that's quite a schedule. It'd be fun to go to those places and stay a couple days, but like 1 day each? Wow. So when you travel, do you count the layovers? Because I've had layovers in Tokyo and London and all that, and I guess you count them. Because, you know, you've officially been in that country. Some people don't count that, though, unless you leave the airport. was not made for this. Oh, okay. London layover was 18 hours? Yeah. I count it too. I think it's, if you set foot in that country, I think that counts. All right. This field over here. Is that going too fast? There we go. I like how those bales out there are perfectly lined up. Almost perfectly. It eases my OCD. Oops. Oops. Who's that fence guy? Oh, that's the worst part about this baling thing. Is it seems like it doesn't catch all the time. "24 likes, nice. Yeah, it's awesome. Dude needs to drink some water. All right, Coffee, you take care. You gonna play some RD2 for a bit before work? Awesome. Appreciate you stopping by. How many subs do I have? Oh, I don't know. I usually only check that. I used to be obsessive about it and like always check, but now it's like, you know what? I don't know. Because it goes up and down. And for some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't get alerts all the time when someone subs during a stream. It only happens sometimes. I'm not sure what the difference is. There's going to be a lot of fences to fix, especially when Sibs and Elio hit them. Yeah, that's true. I need to do that to do the fence repair guy, RP. And like a guy who cleans up the blown up planes from the Grapeseed Airport. Just like with a broom. A broom and like a scrap truck. Like that one scrap truck that has all the pieces sticking out of it. Those look kind of like wings. I was joking about the other night with your news crew. I live in a farming town in PA where you can work long days and long nights. Oh yeah. Thought I heard a semi behind me. Maybe I'm going crazy. I see what you mean. Sorry, Outlaw. I totally spaced that. Yeah. It's the same though. Same answer probably. Just like goes up and down. Oh. Paul is in charge of checking that? Well, see, that's the problem. Paul doesn't know what he's doing. Paul's so bad at social media. All right, Scott, you take care. It is, what, 4 something for you? You definitely need to go. You take care, man. Another week of not getting paid. We need to do that more, Sarah. We need to do the podcast, the Code Red True Crime podcast. Who's been drinking? I have not been drinking. Although it might sound like it. I feel like this guy's been drinking. Keeps missing the roads. When they said that's my favorite Mountain Dew, I lost it, yeah. I think Tater Salad and Abraham, who were the other news people, they did such a great job because we didn't tell them we were going to be, amateur podcasters. And they totally ran with it. It was fun. Yeah, I tuned in after I logged out. I tuned into your stream, Outlaw, and I caught the end of that. That was great. Carl and the podcasters had good chemistry. The helicopter thing was such a great. It was like a happy accident. We got to have our own news copter. That was so cool. All right, I think I'm done baling that stuff. Put this bale. Oh, this baler! Look how full it is. It's 99%. I feel like there's got to be a little spot somewhere that I can fill. Oh, there's not. Well, the next person who comes is going to get basically a free bale. This thing is the worst to back up. Oh. Yes. All right, grab a trailer and do the old extended arm thing. Maybe another time Carl can drive them around in a monster truck. There you go. I like the boat monster truck. That's always fun. Y'all caught the prison escape. Oh, we don't have any good camera footage. It's true. It'll just be like filming over the top. Alright, let's collect these bales. I still want to know if they have these in real life. I've seen hay trailers a million times. Actually, all around us are hay fields, and there are bales sitting out in the fields right now. But I've never seen like an articulating arm like that grabs the bales. I don't think that's a real thing. Maybe it would be like remote control or something. I don't know. It's fancy though. You ever see the train you made? No, I never have. It is a real thing. Okay. Well, I know what I'm putting on my Christmas list. I don't even have bales of hay to pick up. I'll just pick things up around the yard, right? That is so cool, though. I've only seen people do it with like bobcats and forklift attachments to tractors and stuff. Or I guess fork attachments. That is cool. Ah, there they are, tater salad. No, we have not started any new ones. But we're ready. I mean, once you start a podcast, you can't just do one, right? You gotta have like 5 podcasts. So we gotta have a gaming podcast. True crime, of course, what we have now, and got to have a cooking podcast, one on how to make bread. These are all, just have to make all of them. Oh, it's on the stream. Okay, I'll have to check it out, the earlier part of it. Oh, it's not American most other countries. Okay, that makes sense. Do they have it in Farm Sim? Because I've only played like up to 20? Farm Sim 20? Maybe 21. I don't remember. Oh, nice. You have some ideas. Okay. We're up for that. Oh, am I full? Crap. Gotta go drop this trailer off and get a new one as I tear up the field. There we go. Oh, it was on farm. It is on Farm Sim. Okay. Cool. I'll have to check that out. 19, 22, and 25. See, I probably just missed it. Or I was never rich enough to afford one. Almost a straight line over here. Well, Tater, I'm excited to see what you guys have for us. Count us in. It's always fun to collab, as the kids say. Is that what they say? Oh, you always use mods. See, I've never used a mod. I'm so vanilla. I need to use mods. I mean, I've used mods, the heck out of mods, in like Fallout 4 and stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, we should all do just one big collab. I'm gonna keep saying collab. I love when I say stuff like that. My kids are like, cringe, don't say that. Making your kids cringe is one of the beauties of being a parent, actually. Oh, okay. Use mods to keep from having issues in multiplayer. Okay, makes sense. Hey Tater, let me ask you a question. Are you gonna play the Fake West server? because I am so looking forward to that. Would anyone want to do a Bigfoot hunt? Hey, I would. I'm sure Sarah would love to also. I think you can count us both in. Sarah could put a gun in her hand and say shoot at something, and she might get a Bigfoot in there, but there will be some other things she'll shoot at along the way. It'll be fun. Oh, nice. You just got engaged the other week. You don't want kids yet. Hey, yeah, slow down. You just got engaged. You're fine. No, that's cool though. Congratulations. Alright, I have 2 full trailers to unload. Get to go back to the forklift RP. The honor of meeting Betty May. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Survivalists would be good. Yeah, they're good for the hunt. Oh, whoops. That's such a dad joke, Outlaw. That's a classic dad joke. You didn't want kids. Your son didn't take the news well. I've heard variations on that. That's always funny. It wants me to take... Oh. There we go. Okay. I thought it wanted me to take it from the other trailer. I'm like, what are you doing? It feels so weird driving this without having Sarah trying to ram into me the whole time. Forklift jousting. Oh, jeez, Outlaw. It's good when you can have fun like that with your kids and have a sense of humor. Yeah, he has your sense of humor, so he gets it. That's what she said. So do you have any plans with that 360 camera you got? Besides driving with the top down and showing off the area around you, I guess. seems pretty cool. I don't know what I would use it for besides that, but I don't have a convertible, so it wouldn't really work. And I definitely don't have a GTO, which is, it pains me to not have a GTO. Saturday you have a car show. It'll be at the Woodward Dream Cruise the next couple weeks. Cool. So that you're gonna take it for those? This is so, like, comforting. I don't know. Except when I do that. Thought I saw another car here. Go check it out. You've been doing good with your car show videos? Oh, that's cool. You gonna keep it on the same channel or make like a different channel separate? Then there will be the Frankenmuth show in September. That one is huge. Oh, cool. I only know Michigan stuff because Sarah's from Michigan, and she's a Michigan expert. So I hear a lot about Michigan stuff. I'm originally from Indiana, and there's not much going on there, so. I do, yeah, you're right, I do need to eat. Oops. I just drank something, but, oh, I need to buy more sandwiches. I had these sandwiches in my pocket for like a month. They're probably still good, right? Oh. Look at Sarah over there lurking. Indiana is the roundabout? Oh, the roundabout capital of the world. Yeah, yeah. My parents were telling me about that. Every time we go up there and visit, I hear everyone hates them. I don't mind them, but supposedly every intersection was replaced with roundabouts in Indiana. It's crazy. Plan some of the true crime stuff if you want it. Also, 2 other lovely people if you want to teach it. Oh yeah, okay, we can do that. Hey, I am up for all that stuff. You know, we're pretty new in Fake World, and we just run around together, Sarah and I. But we never want to be like where we think we can, you know, we want people. We don't want people to think that we're only playing like by ourselves, and that we don't want to join others. So yeah, I am up for all that. Alright. This guy is finally done. I would say a day's work, but it's been like 4 in-game days. He needs to take these. You know, you know when they say like, "Do these pants make my butt look fat?" These overalls make this guy's butt look fat. I don't know why they do that. It's not flattering for him. Oh wait, I gotta run in the other one. This one here. There, now look at that. It's back to being a stud. Look at it. Look at those pants. Get a close up for you. I never noticed that tiger up there before. It's funny. Oh, you guys are talking about Michigan stuff, aren't you? Oh, you're talking about the ferry? Is it, they call it the Badger? See, I didn't know that. Well, I am going to log off because I am absolutely starving. I can't go like 2 hours without eating. I call it absolutely starving, but I'm mildly hungry. But I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been great. This is a really great stream. A lot of great interaction. And I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me, you know. Even if you're talking about Michigan, it's fine. So, I will see you all next time. And take care. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.